and we're going to jump into our Heisman rankings. And James, we're going to start here at number 5, a guy that we keep talking about. We don't know what his play is going to be like against Georgia, but Kerryon Johnson's been spectacular.
Guy's been the man. I think we've undervalued him all year, and he has really come up huge in the last couple weeks against Georgia 3 weeks ago, and then against Alabama. He is phenomenal. Look at that jump pass a few weeks back. He's the, I'm sorry, that was yesterday, my bad. He's the man. I'll tell you what, he is an underrated player, and I hope he plays this week. I really do.
And he's been spectacular. Getting a lot of NFL comps to one Le'Veon Bell. Whether or not he is or isn't Le'Veon Bell remains to be seen. But as of right now, Kerryon Johnson has very much been what has gotten Auburn into the top 4 going in the second half of the season. And number 4, James, we moved him behind because he's just been so inconsistent, but Saquon Barkley with Penn State.
He's been really inconsistent. I'll tell you what, we were talking, if they would have beat Ohio State with his punt return and had a kind of a good last 4 games, it didn't have to be spectacular, he could have ran away with the Heisman. But after the Ohio State game, he's been really inconsistent. He's not anywhere close to Jonathan Taylor of Wisconsin as far as rushing yards, so he does other things. But, he's dropped. He had the Heisman. It was his to win, but not anymore.
And speaking of Jonathan Taylor, another great game against Minnesota, 20 carries, 154 yards, and a touchdown. No one can stop him. He's too good.
Yeah, where did this guy come from? If he doesn't go pro early in 2 years, he has a chance to break fellow Wisconsin running back Ron Dayne's all-time rushing record. I mean, he's on pace to crush all NCAA football records for rushing.
And number 2, we have Bryce Love, who he's been consistent. Didn't get the touchdown against Notre Dame, but he's been spectacular all season long. He's leading the FBS in rushing right now. He's just been a stud all year long.
I tweeted this out yesterday. This is so amazing from Stanford. Since 2009, if he finishes number 2, this will be the 5th time in the last 9 years Stanford has had the runner-up in the Heisman race.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? 5 times in 9 years. That's amazing. 3 of them running backs, and 2 of them were Andrew Luck. He finished back runner-up twice.
I will never understand how Andrew Luck somehow never won a Heisman, but hey, I don't do the voting.
In his defense, he lost to 2 of the better Heisman winners in recent memory, RG3 and then Cam Newton back-to-back years.
Our RG3 and Cam Newton, 2 very deserving winners, but speaking of deserving winner, Baker Mayfield maybe making a run for the greatest college quarterback ever, but as of right now, he's having one of the best seasons of all time. He's been amazing. Little turnovers, touchdowns for days, hype, controversy, everything. He's been awesome this year.
He's the man. He's starting to remind me more and more of Johnny Manziel. I hope he has a better pro career as Manziel, but he's got the controversy. He's got the off-the-field stuff. He'll grab his private areas to another team when they're up by 4 touchdowns. He's crazy, and I'll tell you what, he's going to win it by maybe one of the bigger margins of all time. He is absolutely going to crush this Heisman. You should just give it to him now because he is your 2017 Heisman Trophy winner.
Give me the fire. Give me that competitiveness. Give it all. You know what? We don't see that from NFL QBs. We don't. Well, we should see it more. I want the hype. I love stuff like that. Baker Mayfield sitting in number 1.
Finally, after 2 years of the worst back-to-back Heisman winners of all time with Derrick Henry and then your boy Lamar Jackson, we're getting a bona fide Heisman Trophy winner we're not going to be embarrassed about in a couple years.